Yes guys, it's your boy Crookesalot and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at how good is Loba in Season 6 of Apex Legends. But before we get into it, if you're not yet subscribed, please make sure you go and do so and ring the bell so you never miss any of my future content. Also, if you're interested in following me on Twitch or Instagram, the link is in the description below. Okay ladies and gents, let's get into it. Few things to mention at the beginning of this video. I've just unlocked the level 110 G7 Scout Battle Pass skin and the level 100 G7 Scout Battle Pass skin. I much prefer the level 100 one, guys. The white is so much cleaner than the gold. Like, the gold looks better when you are looking at just the weapon itself in the menus, but when you're actually holding it in game, it literally just looks black and gold, guys. Like, I already have the gold dragon, I believe it's called, skin for the G7, and I'd say that that looks better. Like, the white version, far superior, but the actual black and gold version, even though essentially it all looks gold in like the 360-degree vision, it's not as nice as I thought it was going to be. Definitely prefer the white one, guys. So much better. Anyways, how good is Loba in Season 6 of Apex Legends? That is the question, that is why we are all here. And essentially, this match, as you've seen, I'm on 5 kills, absolutely slaying it. Just survived a third party a minute ago, and we're on a insane spree right now, guys. I don't end up with too much damage, not like some OTT damage, but still, good amount of damage, high amount of kills. It's a very, very good game. And actually, I didn't really like Loba when she first came out. I didn't really like her tactical ability. I liked her ultimate ability, but it took far too long to actually come back after you've used it once. And enter Season 6, we've got some changes. Her tactical ability is very similar, but her ultimate ability is now every 60 seconds, I believe. Either way, it comes back insanely fast. You literally put it down, yeah, you're in the black market, you are trying to pick up items, and then by the time you come out of it, your ultimate's on 40% ready to go almost again. Like, do you know what I mean? So you're getting it insanely fast. The benefit of this is literally, as long as you don't die at the beginning, almost every single match you are fully looted. You've got everything you need because it's got such a large range now. They've buffed the range of it, and they've buffed the range of you being able to see loot through walls. So she's insane right now, guys. Honestly, you're always looted. You're never looking for that site that you can't find, or you never don't have something. Like in this match, I don't have a double tap trigger. Sometimes that happens. Obviously, double taps are used on a few weapons, but as you see, everything else purple. I've got everything I need, really. I don't need a double tap trigger. Obviously, that's just a luxury item. But, guys, it is brilliant playing as Loba, and it is a lot of fun, I will say. But now we're going to run through her kit and see what actually makes her tick. Okay, guys, let's get into it. Okay, so we'll start off with her tactical ability, her L1. It is called Burglar's Best Friend. It has a 29-second cooldown, and essentially, it teleports you to hard-to-reach places or escape trouble quickly by throwing your jump drive bracelet. Now, a few things to note about this is when you throw the bracelet, it shows exactly like straight down where you're going to land. The further you throw it, and like the longer you wait before you press R2 to teleport, the further you're going to travel. Now, when you actually teleport, you spawn with your gun out. Not out, and then you have to then pull your gun out, and it's quite a slow animation. It takes a second or two, and if you throw your bracelet up onto a roof, you teleport up there, and there is a guy there with a gun out, you're dead pretty much. So you've got to be very careful with where you use this ability. I actually don't use it that often. It is a really, really good ability though, and can be clutch in some situations. Like I've just used it a minute ago to get on top of the rock. As you've seen, that other Loba failed miserably, and then his teammate is self-resing, and just like that, we kill him off, we get 9 kills, we get the dub. It's a great win. But that is not always the case with this ability. It really is very situational, and like I said, you've got to be very careful when you use it. So always make sure you're throwing it onto a roof or a high up place where you are sure that there are no guys, otherwise it's not worth risking it because you're just going to die. 1834 damage, not a bad match as mentioned before. And also in this clip I'll get through it, hopefully through these abilities before we get to the point. So her passive ability is called Eye for Quality, and nearby epic and legendary loot can be seen through walls. The range is the same as the Black Market Boutique. This was also buffed in Season 6 a couple of weeks ago as mentioned before, so that makes her and her abilities even better than they were before. You can see heirloom items, which are legendary care package items essentially. You can see pretty much all the good stuff, and you can even ping them for your teammates, so it's a really good ability. It's really useful, so when you land, then you can literally just see where the good stuff is, so you can rush to it if it's something that you want. And her ultimate is Black Market Boutique. It apparently has a charge time or a cooldown time of 90 seconds, but I feel like it's less than that, guys. It does not feel like 90 seconds. It says place a portable device that allows you to teleport nearby loot to your inventory. Each friendly or enemy legend can take up to 2 items. So that was an important thing to note. You can only pick 2 items, so it is quite restrictive, but again, you can see what loot's in the area. You can sometimes then run around, if you haven't picked something up because you've only picked 2 things up, you can run around and then find the things because you know that they're in the nearby area. But also, you press down on the D-pad to close it down when you finish with it. If you don't do this, then enemies can obviously roll up with their squad and then they can loot it just as you did. So it's always a good idea to close it down when you're done with it, and obviously they can see it on the map too, so again, you've got to be a little bit careful when you use this, but it's really, really awesome, this move, guys. I can't tell you how clutch it is. So you can be watching a fight, you get a third party at the fight, and then you think, wait, we'll just hang back a sec. One of the other teams dies, you drop your ult down, and you can literally loot stuff from their boxes before the other teams even got to the boxes. Also, a huge thing to note, guys, this is what makes us so clutch, especially on World's Edge. As you see, I'm dropping down the Black Market Boutique. And you can see on the map, it's covering the Geyser Vault. I'm letting my teammate loot from it, because once I do what I'm about to do, your ultimate will be destroyed, and you'll have to wait for the cooldown. The things with the locks on are things that are inside the vault, guys. You can take one of these items, so essentially you pick one item up first that you want, and then you look through the vault items and just pick something that you really want. As you see, you're picking something up from the vault, and then it blows up, deals a small bit of damage to you, and the vault alarm will then go off. But again, 90 seconds later, boom, you drop it down again, you can take another thing from it. So if you land in Geyser or Train Yard or anywhere near a vault, and you're in the circle and you've got plenty of time, you can literally loot every single item out of the vault, guys, without even having a vault key. It is awesome. Some great players. You can, like I said, you can loot up. You're getting a gold shield 7 times out of 10 every time you land Geyser, pretty much. I'm nowhere near the vault. I'm just in that building, so take note of the building. Drop your ultimate down, and you can literally loot vault items from there. Same thing with any other vault. It has a huge range, so as long as you're in the range, even if you're miles away from the vault, you can still loot the items. It's so clutch. Now, as you see, I'm absolutely slaying it with Loba. I've had some really, really good matches with her, and I've actually surprised myself at how well I've done, because I'm not going to lie, she's one of my favourite heroes this season, guys. Like, honestly, I've had some great matches with her, and I just find her really, really useful. Again, she's a great team player because she can loot your team. You can get all those good items. There's 2 guys down there. Hemlock you, fam. What about you? Trying to run away? Mate, the Hemlock is so bad boy, man. I absolutely love it. Look, shredding guys. They didn't even have a chance. And then we're looting. Taking that blue shield, that blue helmet, and that purple backpack. Thank you very much. She's super fun to use. Like I said before, didn't really like her when she was first introduced to the game. I tried her out. I actually played on my girlfriend's account, Ratatouille. That sometimes you'll see me play post gameplay from there, from her account. I got 12 kills in my first match with her, guys. my first match ever as Loba when she first was released last season. And I was like, wow, she's insane. And then I'm trying playing with her on my account, and I just wasn't doing very good. I thought all the cooldowns took far too long to come back. Now they have addressed that, and she's a much more viable character. She doesn't really have... I know it says in the description that you can use the bracelet to get away, but just bear in mind that when you're throwing it, you're walking really slow, you don't have your gun out, you can't really defend. The only way to avoid danger is to preempt the danger and then throw the bracelet immediately. Like, there can't be any hesitation, because you can just get lasered, especially when you've got no gun out and you just kind of stood there waiting for your bracelet to reach a certain point. But it is a good move, and it does have its uses, definitely. I wouldn't say she's as good a hero as legends like Loba, not Loba, sorry, Wraith, or Caustic, or Lifeline. And I know these characters are not like the best characters in the game. Wraith probably is one of the best, but like Caustic, obviously, he's insane inside buildings, and Lifeline's just a great team player to have on your team. Great support legend to play as, but she's probably as good as a good Lifeline. That's a bold statement, but the fact of the matter is, a good Lifeline can be very aggressive with resin teammates and stuff. As you see, I've got Lifeline on my team already in this particular match, and she is clutch, guys. She's awesome. But the fact that you can get looted up every single game, like pretty much, I've got 2 times on this. I've got a purple heavy mag, I've got red shield, purple helmet, probably like a purple backpack. I've got an R9 as well. Guys, I'm looted to the 9s right now. You'll never, or very rarely, have a match where you're looking for a certain item. And obviously, if you're an aggressive player and you just kill a bunch of guys and take their stuff, then that's probably not going to be an issue for you. But if you play more passively, or you just happen to land and just don't see anybody for ages, which just happened to me a few times this season, then Loba is a really good pick. Seriously, she's awesome. And I just wanted to say, I've actually had this video in the back pocket for about 2 weeks now, but Apex keeps dropping these awesome trailers. Like, at first it was the aftermarket event, and then it was the Fight Off Right trailer. Sorry, I couldn't think of what the name was. And they've just got all these awesome trailers and like new events and stuff coming out, and it's been quite full on. So this video's been made a while, but I've been dying to get it out for you guys. I love this series. It's really helped me play with all the characters, because before I made this channel and before I started making videos, I mained Bloodhound essentially. I played him more often than not, and now I'm kind of having to split my time between multiple legends. So in a way it sucks, because I don't have like 100% main, but it's allowing me to play with the other legends, experience their moves, find out their strengths and weaknesses, and I think overall it's making me a better Apex player, which is something good to know if you're looking to like get into playing Apex on a regular basis. Like, it's definitely a good idea. That was the biggest fail you'll ever see, and it automatically teleports you when the bracelet finishes its arc, so there was nothing I could do to cancel that, I'm pretty sure, so that sucks. But essentially what happens here is we know that there's a team under market. I just finished off that Octane a minute ago. He was the last survivor. This Octane's trying to rush me, like, what are you even doing, bro? This Hemlock will crack you. So he's cracked. This is a Watson, like, what is she doing? She's a stupid. She's getting cracked. She's low. And then you drop down and you can go for the kill to get the dub and finish it all off. But yes, guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's a little bit late. There will be other character how good videos coming in the near future, so please stay tuned for that. If you like the video, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you thought, good things, bad things. Do you guys like Loba in Season 6? And also don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss any of my future content. It's been your boy Crookesalot, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.